Good afternoon, YouTubers. Tsquare with Tsquare Talk. So, we got a package to open. It's not a very big package. It's kind of a small package. But we're going to bust this open. It is gold, not silver today. Why? Because at the time of placing this order, they were running a special on some gold coins, so I had to snatch them up. You guys know how I love deals. I always pick up the deals. Also, before we get started, please, if you enjoy this video, hit that thumbs up button for me and hit that subscribe if you're not subscribed, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. While I'm opening this package, I'm going to be talking a little bit about premiums and how you need to be really careful on what you buy, especially while prices are low, because there's a lot of opportunities right now for a lot of deals as the demand for gold and silver is lower amongst people like us. People that are stackers, but they're borderline. Maybe they got burned a little bit during the recent ups, and now they're a little frustrated, and they're seeing it not do what it's supposed to do, and so they don't know what to do, so they're not buying. Well, when people don't buy, you start seeing sales. Also, we have the end of the third financial quarter coming at the end of this month, which means there's a good chance we could see some more of a dip. I'm hoping that we see more of a dip, especially since I get a little bit more money on the 16th. And when my pay comes in, I like to invest it. So with that being said, I also want to thank all of our members of the channel. I can't show you the newest members because I don't want to show their picks. This was last week's picks. If you are interested in becoming a member, it's only $1.99 to become a member right now. You got a great opportunity to win some free silver. You got a lot of cool perks by just becoming a member. You can click that join button below. It really helps out the channel, and you have opportunities to win. If you do become a member within the next week or so, please reach out to me right off in a comment. Let me know you became a member so you can put in your picks for the new week. I can't show too much of it because I don't want to be showing someone's teams. I have a few people already written down on their team picks. And so the team picks, the way it works is everybody puts in their picks, and you have an opportunity to win some free silver, and you get to compete against me. With that being said, let's hurry up and get this busted open because I don't want the video to be super long. We're going to talk today about premiums. The whole reason that I bought this package today is because the premiums on this were, in my opinion, relatively inexpensive. You guys have already seen this coin. I'm almost 100% sure you've seen this. You guys, we've already went over some of the book. This is the Personal Gold Guide by Universal Coin and Bullion. This is a Universal Coin and Bullion package. This came from Tribble. Some of you guys have already ordered from him. You know he follows the channel. He's a friend of mine, so I recommend him. And I use Universal Coin and Bullion. It's not financial advice. It's just the company that I personally use to buy a lot of my packages because I like buying the deals. They advertise in a lot of flyers, magazines, the NRA magazine. If you get on their mailing list, they'll also email you different little sales, different little deals. And this was exactly one of those deals. So they were running a special in the NRA, I think it was the NRA magazine, I can't remember which magazine it was, where they were giving the $5 Gold Eagles for only $225. Now, I know we've seen gold come down a little bit more, so some people might be like, well, I've seen it somewhere else for $220, $222, $218. I understand that, but when they put in these ads, at the time of putting in the ads, the price was higher. The price did come down some. As soon as I see an ad, I always try to pick it up. I try to pick up the deals, the steals, because I know I'm stacking for the long haul. And the fact that I might have been able to get this for $4, $5, $6 cheaper, yes, I like to save my money because it makes a big difference, but I also know that it's not going to make a huge impact on a coin like this. And the reason being, when the demand really picks up, when the scares come in, people will want these coins. Gold is going to be talked about at first more than silver. You're going to see everybody talking about it. I had some people reach out to me and ask me, hey, would you sell any of your silver while the price was $31, $32, $33? I also got asked, hey, would you sell any of your gold? Now, I mean, each person's going to have to make their own decision on if they would be willing to. For me, I ended up letting go of a couple of my higher priced items. I didn't make any money off it, but I did lower my dollar cost average on that. So that's my point of view on it. Now, I know some people out there will say, why would you ever sell your gold and silver? So there's a few answers with that. When panic sets in, you have to make the decision on if you've already got a decent stack set aside. If you think you do, then you might be able to let one go and lower your dollar cost average. So a prime example would be one of these right here. Maybe you picked up one of these. We'll pretend that you're sitting here and you got 8 of them, let's say. And let's say you've been buying the dip. You've been buying them at 2 1/4, but you happen to have picked up one of these while the price was $280 and you're frustrated with it. Well, all of a sudden when panic sets in, you probably bought a couple extra. You know you're in a good spot and you say, you know what? I'll let this one go for the $280 I spent. Why? Because I just picked up a bunch more at $225. So by doing that, you're lowering your dollar cost average. You're positioning yourself. Now, obviously, if you do that, you hope this ain't the end of the road. You hope it ain't the end of the line and you'll never have the opportunity to pick up silver or gold again. However, if you've got a nice enough stack, you can afford to risk a little to lower your cost down, your cost basis. That is a strategy that I do periodically look at, and I do that because I'm not making any profit off of it. I'm simply getting rid of the items that I paid too much for while it was high. Because there was a time when I panicked, just like a lot of you guys. I panicked. Do I have enough? Do I have enough? I got to hurry up and get some. Now, I don't panic quite as much when the price shoots up to 29, 30. I'm not going to be sitting there panicking and, oh, I got to hurry up and buy everything. I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be laying low. But right now, the prices are down. It blows my mind how many people I know that have totally stopped buying right now because the prices are down. They're frustrated with it. They don't know what's going on. They don't know how they want to play it out. And my opinion, I like to buy when the prices are low. Why? Because I'm in it for the long haul. I like to pick up the deals. I like to pick up the lower premiums, the lower spot. It puts you in a better position. It puts me in a better position. Same with these. How many of y'all remember when they were charging $8 for a silver quarter? Well, if you bought a bunch of junk silver at $8 a quarter, you're probably not going to get your money back right off the bat because now we're back down to 19x, 20x. The premiums do move around just like the spot moves around. And a lot of that happens because of the demand. How many people are buying? Now, during the whole banking crisis, that I say during the banking crisis when it was basically public and there was no propaganda and everything and the whole debt ceiling was through the roof, everybody wanted to buy gold and silver. Why? Because they thought it was the end of the world. And now we're at a position where they're feeding us a new narrative that there are no problems with the bank. Everything is back to normal. Look, we had our BRICS meeting. Nothing happened. It's not the end of the world. It was just a scare panic to try to scare you, to get you to buy high-priced silver. Now, personally, I don't believe the narrative. I don't believe those stories. I believe the banking crisis happened for a reason, and the banks are still in trouble. The real thing I'm going to be looking at is, are they going to be able to raise interest rates again? Are they going to dare to raise interest rates? Because if they raise interest rates, it puts the banks in even more trouble. Because these banks that bought these treasury bonds, at 3%, and now they're paying 5%. Nobody wants a 3% bond. So if they sell it, they got to sell it at a discount, because why would anybody spend $100 on a 3% CD when you can spend $100 on a 5% CD and make more money? I'd rather have a $5 interest rate on that 100 than a $3 interest rate on that 100. And so that really positions them to even think, well, what do? Do we sell them at a discount and go buy the 5% bonds? Well, if they do that, then they have to show a loss. If the banks have to show a loss, it makes them look bad on paper. It makes them look weaker. Then people start panicking. What do? They pull their money out of the bank. And then we start to see possible bank runs. That's kind of what happened with Silicon Valley in a way, because a lot of people, when they heard what was going on, they saw the insiders, the bank management selling all their stock, getting out, pulling their money. That's a sign right there. Now, I've always said the rich elites, they're going to get theirs before you get yours. And that kind of sucks in a way, but it is the way it is. All you can do is what you can do. Prepare for yourself. Big banks are buying gold and silver, specifically gold. I want to buy gold and silver, specifically gold, but I like silver. And the reason I like silver is when gold goes up, silver will go up astronomically, in my personal opinion. I mean, what's more likely? Gold's going to double from 2,000 to 4,000, or silver's going to double from 23 to 46? It's more likely that silver's going to go to 46. Why? We've seen it happen before. Does it happen often? No. Did it happen? Yes. Has gold ever gotten to 4,000? No, we haven't seen that yet. In fact, the record on gold, I think, is basically 2050. 2050, 2070, something like that. We're $100 away, but everybody's waiting to see what's going to happen with the Fed. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you consider becoming a member. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that thumbs up button for me and leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think, and please hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Y'all have a great day, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.